Hello, today is day 2, Unit 7, Natural Selection and Selective Breeding. So the aim here is I will be able to describe changes in genetic traits by explaining examples of natural selection and selective breeding. Okay. First thing, read the criteria for success. You can look at the image, it's pretty helpful. Criteria for success will tell you everything to do. After that, key ideas are listed. Please go to the key ideas and fill them in. These will also help you when you determine your reasoning in the last section. Part 1. Part 1 is our reading, okay? We need to gain background information before we apply it. And then with that, we are going to be looking at the differences between natural selection and selective breeding. As you can see, I already made my annotation, so that's what you're doing. And then the two different types of breeding. Also, along with part 1, is using the text you define selective breeding and define natural selection. Use evidence from the text, okay? There's words in there that you can use. You need to apply them. The more you apply them, the better you're able to tell us why and explain. After that, you have all information that you need, and you're going to go to this T-chart that's already constructed for you. Label one part, the top, Title 1, Natural Selection, title the other, Selective Breeding, okay? And as you can see, I listed 3 things here. Make sure you get 2 differences and 1 similarity. Like a similarity between natural selection and selective breeding, and then just 2 things that are different about them. Like some characteristics about it, so you can say if someone were to tell you, oh, human intervention is involved, then you would be like, oh, that's definitely selective breeding, okay? Also, there are these websites linked to the slide presentation, so you can go to them, okay? Just click on them. That's part 2. Part 3, if you look at the last criteria for success, part 3 is pretty fun because you get to draw. As you can see, I draw really well, and your reasoning for your drawing, why did you choose to sketch an image of the giraffes in that way? Why did you sketch an image of the dog in that way? Like me, I'd sketch a dog and giraffe. So for example, for natural selection, I put giraffes, and I put it the smaller ones is I can't reach, he can't reach the leaves, and then the taller one is too bad, I adapted, okay? And it's well, adaptation is involved in natural selection, okay? And then I go into the selective breeding portion, and here I do 3 dogs, right? This is a wolf, a big wolf. This is a smaller dog, and this is a medium dog. Here I put a guy saying, I want a dog that can hunt. So wolves are really good hunters, and as some of you may know from reading the text, you'll find out that dogs are derived from wolves. They were bred from wolves. So I drew a wolf, and I drew a small, just a small dog. I said a beagle. And then from there I put wolf plus beagle equals this dog right here. It's a more medium-sized dog. It looks a little more friendly. And then he has a fish in his mouth, and he says, caught a fish. So yes, and then I would explain why I chose to do that image. And I was human intervention, that's selective breeding. Humans are involved in it, okay? The next thing that you would do, sorry, I look awful today. There's a stretch activity that we linked in the presentation for you. So it's here at the bottom if you want to click it, but it's also in your slide presentation if you just click it. It's pretty fun. It's about genetic modification, how natural selection and selective breeding are combined. It's pretty interesting, and science. Okay. So if you have any questions, let us know. Put a thumb up when you're done. There's an exit ticket. Okay. Thanks, guys.